And good morning, folks. It's Friday, June the 7th, as I do this newspaper review for Blue Van Man 2. Just a little thing there, folks. Blue Van Man 2, please try and spread the word of Blue Van Man 2. I'm not after subscribers or anything like that, but I would like to give people the chance and the choice to subscribe to Blue Van Man. So, spread the word on Blue Van Man 2. It is Friday, June the 7th, I've already said that. This is the Daily Star, the easy, quick, cheap one to do review. I'm going to race through it. I've only got half an hour. I'm doing these for half an hour. Because that's how long the camera lasts for. I've got the thing set up and if it loses the quality. So here we go, folks, and Showbit Fayed, whatever Boy George's boyfriend's name was. He's now a recluse. Fawaz is a recluse vampire squat who only leaves tragic pop legend boyfriend George Michael's mansion under the cover of night. Here he is. He's George Michael's last boyfriend, Fadi, whatever his name was, he's turned into a recluse vampire. I don't think he's a vampire at all. I don't think he goes out there jumping off buildings, landing and biting people in the neck. I think that's just a load of bollocks. The 45-year-old former celebrity hairdresser spent nearly 3 years living in George's £5 million mansion, but rarely ventures out during the day and appears to live his life only at night. Fadi has always kept odd hours, and it was not included in George's £98 million will. I'm not impressed with this squatting thing. I can't honestly understand how somebody can live in somebody's house for nothing and just get away with it. I don't care about this squatting, the squatters' rights and squatters. It's just ridiculous. I can't understand it. Why can't they just go and get them out and sort it? We've got the return of Wurzel Gummidge, folks. Now there's Wurzel. Now there's the original Wurzel that we all love, Jon Pertwee. But can you see who that is? Can you see? You can't see, unless you've read the paper. Here he is. No, wrong one. Mackenzie Crook, at the office, with his stapler and a jelly. That was brilliant. I loved it when they did that in the office. Putting his stapler and a jelly. Ford has confirmed it's... Hold on, let's just have a look at this one again. It's coming back, folks. And Mackenzie Crook's going to play the Scarecrow. The show won our hearts and minds back in 1979, folks. 1979, when Jon Pertwee and Eula Stubbs did 4 series of it. Mackenzie's now hoping to recapture the magic. He's thrilled to be doing it and working with the BBC. Of course he is, because it's paying his wages. It's paying him a living. And so that's good. That's good. It'll be on soon, folks, apparently. So there you go. We've got this bloke here, right? Hold on, let me just do the Ford thing. Ford has confirmed it's shutting its South Wales engine plant in 2020 with a loss of 1,700 jobs. It's come as a hammer blow on the same day insurance giants Aviva revealed it's cutting nearly 2,000 staff over the next 3 years. Obviously, once again, they're going to be blaming Brexit. I would not blame Brexit. The people who I'm blaming for this happening is our lame, lackluster politicians who are totally fucking useless at what they're doing running our country. They're all in it for the fucking selves. They're doing absolutely fuck all, right? If you're a Brexiteer or you're a Remainer or whatever, right? We can all make predictions, we can all say this is going to happen, we can all say that's going to happen. But what is actually happening is, while the politicians are dragging this out, standing up in Houses of Parliament, going, oh, I sound more important than you, the country is in limbo, right? We're not getting anywhere. It needs to be fucking sorted, and sorted quick. Because all these companies, to be fair, right, Ford are saying it was Brexit. We're blaming... No, you're not, Ford. You're not blaming Brexit, because your fucking company's in the shit as it stands anyway. You're losing millions and millions of pounds, dollars, yen or whatever all over the world. So don't you fucking come over here, right, Henry's offsprings and fucking blame Brexit because it's shit. When you took Ford away from Dagenham and all the other places, you weren't blaming fucking Brexit then, were you? No, you're taking the piss. Now, I've always had Fords, really, apart from the Scudo. I've always had Mondeos or Orions, and my dad's always had Escorts or transit vans and stuff like that. And Focuses, right? But you're taking the fucking piss here, Ford. So don't you come here, right? You do 1,700 jobs. You know, if you were that worried and that concerned and thought our country were that fucking good, you want to fucked off from Dagenham. So Ford, shut the fuck up, right? And do something about it and look and sort your company out. Because you're doing me fucking head with all these companies. Oh, it's Brexit, it's Brexit. No, it's not. It's just fucking bad management. Right, and we've got here, right, Jack Shepherd, right? Jack fucking Shepherd, right? That's him who were in that speedboat, killed that girl, got sentenced and ran away. Is it a fucking barman round the head with a bottle of vodka? What? If that doesn't tell you the bloke's a complete prick and should be locked up for fucking life, then I have got no clue what's happening. 20 years that should be. 20 years minimum for hitting somebody round the head with a bottle of vodka because you're pissed and you can't handle yourself. What is going on? You've got people going out trying to make a living, earn a living, to go home, to put food on the table for your family, and some prick like that is hitting you around the head with a bottle of vodka. Unfucking believable. Melanie Hills has signed up to Corrie. Who cares? Fuck it. Weren't she in Bread? Weren't she like the second Aveline who went modelling? I'm not sure. Britain's high street suffered their worst May on record as sales plunged 3.3%. Fashion in stores and declined by 4.2% and all that. I tell you what, right? Now, we keep banging on that sales and all that in the high street are dropping, right? There's two reasons in my book. There's two reasons. One is people are buying online because the shopping about is cheaper and the shopping online and they're saving themselves money. The second one is, right, is that people haven't got the money. Now, under the Labour government, right, with Gordon Brown and Tony Blair, they encouraged, me included, right, they encouraged people to get credit and debt. And basically, we were living a fucking lie, right? Everything we bought, holidays, cars, houses, TVs, mobile phones, it was all going on credit. Now, what's happening is people haven't got the credit. They can't get the credit so easy, right? They've made it harder to get, which is a fucking good thing because people were living beyond the means, including me. I racked up a small, well, it was a fucking massive debt, right? It's all gone now. I'm debt free. Everything I buy now is mine, paid for. I haven't got a credit card. I haven't got a loan. Fuck all, right? So, people out there in the world, in this country, if you want something, you've got to go out, you earn it, and you save for it, right? That's the way it works nowadays. You go out, you earn it, you save for it. James Corden is hoping to renew his US contract show, but not working as many hours. Why? He wants more time off to do other projects. Right, here we go, folks. 75 years. Normandy landings. I was at work the last 2 days and I've been catching highlights of it. If I'd have been off, I'd have been watching all of it. I'd have been watching it all because these boys, these fucking heroes, these proper men, right? These proper men saved us, right? And what winds me up most is that we've got scum walking around the streets at the moment, stabbing people. There's something the other day in Leicester where these two blokes were going round and they've been robbing people and stuff and using a knife to march people to banks and stuff to make them take the money out. Right. And then people use this thing of, oh, we carry a knife because for protection. No, you don't. You don't carry a knife for protection. Don't give me that bollocks. Shit. All these people that are committing these crimes now are spitting on these old boys' mates who they went off for them boats onto that fucking beach, right? I haven't watched Private Ryan. I don't want to see that because they reckon it's so true to life. I don't cry. I don't cry, right? Even when I snapped my leg the second time, I didn't cry. And it takes a lot to get me to cry. I think I only cried a couple of seconds at my mum's funeral. But these lads, these boys, I mean, yesterday, I've watched them. There were two old boys, 94 and 95. They jumped out of a plane. Fortunately, they had a bloke strapped to them, so they're okay. They did it. They did the same thing that they did 75 years ago, right? To save our country, right? And then you've got scum walking around committing crime, thinking they're all big and hard. These fucking gangster things and all this, you know, druggies walking around and people making excuses. Oh, we've had a hard life. No, they ain't had a fucking hard life. These blokes had a hard life. 18, 19, jumping out of a fucking plane to save. I tell you what, if they could have seen the future of 75 years, now, I'll be thinking, what the fuck am I doing this for? Sitting on a plane 39,000 feet up, shitting myself because I've got to go down there now and fight a load of crazy Germans. They must be thinking, what are they doing? If they could see the future 75 years from now and look at the state of the country and think, what is the point? Why are we risking our lives for this? You got people throwing milkshake at people just because they disagree with them. I just cannot understand it, and I respect these blokes so much. The debt of gratitude to these men that did this. And I mean, it's not just the landing on the beach, right? It's what comes after it. It's the push that they did to get to Berlin, to stop it all, right? It's all of it. And it just makes me sick that the people that... In fact, you can't even call them people. You can't even call them people. Right. Madonna claims Harvey Weinstein incredibly sexually flirtatious and forward and crossed lines and boundaries with her. 60-year-old singer, she Truth or Dare documentary Truth or Dare was spread about by Miramax, owned by Weinstein and his brother Bob at the time. Yeah, that Harvey Weinstein, he's going to get some shit in it, and rightly so. Right, let's crack on. We've got this bloke here, Poldark, Aidan Turner. I watched the first series of Poldark, got bored with it and never bothered again. Love Island. I just can't understand what. You see, now this is the thing. 75 years ago, blokes were fighting for this. Why? Why are we showing shit like that? Blokes with all the six-packs thinking they're all big and fucking hard. You know what? You're all a bunch of fucking self-obsessed wankers. Right, England hooligans held bottles at police during 48 hours of violence for last night, bringing an embarrassment to the nations. Once again, it's a few. Do you know what? Sometimes you go away. I mean, I followed Leicester all over the country and stuff, and I've been to England games and stuff. And do you know what? Sometimes you get provoked. When Leicester played in the final of the Carling Cup, where's the Carling Cup? Can't remember the name. When we went up to Sheffield, well, we went down to Middlesbrough, played Middlesbrough, and we drew at Wembley. Then they had the replay at Hillsborough. And anyway, we went up there, and I'd never been Hillsborough before, never been. And you get up there, and it's a night game, right? Which was fucking stupid and all. So a night game, you get up there, you're racing up from work, the motorway's chocker, and you get to Hillsborough, and then you ask these police, like, where do we go? And you're trying to find out. You're trying to get to the ground as quick as possible to get in the ground and do what you do. And the police were just so completely fucking useless. It was untrue. And like the police, and they're just standing there like this. They're trying to be all big and hard, and they're almost provoking you, right? They're fucking provoking you. So you can probably think that these fans, sometimes, I'm not defending them or anything like that, but they do get provoked. When you're a football fan and you do get provoked, and you know, Passenger jet dumped fuel on Windsor Castle while the Queen was there. A new book claims. Ex-air hostess Gretchen Ryan said pilots had to choose between jettisoning fuel or crashing into Her Majesty's Berkshire home. Windsor Castle is just 6 miles from Heathrow and the right under the flight path. All right, fair enough. A modeller was accused Neymar of raping her was caught on film yesterday. The next hitting him was caught on film hitting him the next day. Another one is these. Do you know what? Right, I don't know whether these are true or not. I don't really want to comment on it, but these. It's like Ronaldo. They're all fucking superstars, aren't they? I don't know. It's just. I don't know. They seem to think they could get away with murder. I don't know. Right. Spanish pain. Britain is set to be battered this morning by a Spanish storm called Miguel. I can't say that. Miguel. Thunderstorms, gusts, and even flooding has been forecasted. Well, it's raining now, folks. It's absolutely chucking it down here. Right, we're not bothered about that. The bloody Kenneth Noy, he's been let out, right? 71 he is, 71. They said he should serve life, right? And he's been let out. 72-year-old's jail for life in 2000 after stabbing Stephen Cameron to death on a motorway slip road. He then went on the run for 2 years. The Gangland thug who attacked Stephen in Swansea was eventually tracked down in Spain, 98. Do you know when is life? I don't really know. I have completely lost all. I would have said, you know, you've stabbed somebody. Life is life. You're never coming out some. A global bacon crisis has become unstoppable. Deadly African swine fever has developed into the world's biggest ever animal disease outbreak. Pork prices are set to spiral as the virus known as pig Ebola spreads across the globe. Oh dear. Why is this? The pig outbreak in China, which is... Oh, well, they reckon bacon's going up because China are basically buying all the pork. We have no way to stop. We have no way to stop it from spreading. That's it then. Pigs are all going to die out. Jodie Comer has told how she struggled with her body image when she was young. The 26-year-old Glamour told Glamour magazine, "I was insecure. I had an obsession with being thin." There she is, Jodie. She's out this week, isn't she? She's on the telly this week. Killing Eve. Sue wins an £178,000 jackpot. Woman lost her job, but within 24 hours scooped £178,000 lottery. Well done to you, Sue Walker. Happy days. Ooh. Smashed tumbler almost kills Paul. He's trying on a bloody dog. She's very fucking good. Top 10 vegan foods include tofu, banana, chickpeas, mango, according to a study of eatery chain Eatery. What the fuck am I on? Eatery. Oh, I've said it again. Oh god, whatever. Yeah, it's all plant-based. I've had some of that vegan stuff. I do like some of it, but some of it's just down that tuna. If you've not seen me review on tuna, Loma tuna, go and have a look on Blue Van Man. Oh, God, stroke it, we're awful. Got a picture of a sea lion here. He's had enough. He's getting in a boat. He's going to fire that up and he's going for a ride round. Man, they finally caught this bastard who's been killing cats in Brighton. 52-year-old man has been arrested after he was held after the death of a mog who was found seriously injured on a city centre. I'm fed up with people hurting animals. Why do you want to hurt an animal? Do you know what? Like, I mean, I've even got to the stage now where I'm putting flies back. Instead of killing a fly, I'm putting them back outside. We're just so obsessed with killing animals and stuff. It's doing me fucking head in. Right, more X-Men stuff and Marvel coming out. Bit of a slow news day. Right, we're on the 20-minute mark, nearly 20 minutes, and we'll do the old Just Jane. Sex, last thing on my mind. I have not felt like having sex since I broke my leg last year. My doctor said I'll be able to enjoy it again, but I still don't feel sexy. At first, my partner was kind of understanding, but recently he's began to get a hook. He accuses me of avoiding him at bedtime because I've got into the habit of sleeping on the sofa. He's never actually mentioned going back to his ex-girlfriend, but I suspect she's still on his mind. How can breaking your leg not want you to have sex? I've broke my leg twice. I've snapped my tibia and fibia. And, no. I'd have shagged. I think, explain how hard it is to finally get... Well, I don't know if you even try and foreplay or what. I don't know. I can understand a woman not wanting sex because they've had a kid or they're tired or whatever. Well, I don't know. I think you've just made that up, Jane. I think you've got a spare bit there, Jane, and you've made that up. We are struggling to have children, but my partner has made another woman pregnant and is sickeningly pleased with himself. He strolled around like a young stud while I'm on the floor feeling humiliated. We've been together for 7 years and tried to start a family. At first I was quite cool about our lack of success, but my mum told me that it took her 2 years to fall with me. So I sat back and waited for Mother Nature to take its place. My man's got a job working in London 4 days a week. The money was brilliant, so we decided that we could stay down here and have whatever. Well, for one, I don't understand why you're still with him, to be fair. If he's been having an affair once and he's gonna... You know what I mean? How can you trust him away? If he's working away 4 days a week, why are you even with him now for doing what he's done? You know... When I scream he's broken my heart, he mutters that he doesn't know why I'm making a fuss. Well, there is, mate. There is a reason why she's making a fuss. You've put your willy in another woman's fanny. What? You know what I mean? Unbelievable. I thought, just kick the cunt out. Just get rid of him. That's all the way. And while... Are you married? I don't think... It don't say. It just says your partner, don't it? Well, I'll tell you what... Oh, perhaps no, you can't do that, can you? Because if you can't get pregnant with him, you ain't going to get pregnant with anybody else, I'd have thought. Unless you're going to try it. Go and tap somebody up and get them to see if they can get you up the duff. My son, his wife and twins moved in rent-free last August. I thought it was a temporary measure, but now I feel like a stranger in my own home. They're taking over every room and I'm being made to feel a nuisance. Several times my son has asked if I give up my bedroom for the loft. Each time I've said no. My daughter-in-law barely speaks to me. My brother says I should throw them out, but how can I when my son is my only child? Yeah, you've made a bit of a pickle there for yourself, isn't there? I don't think there is a... I think what you've got to do there... there's no name. I think what you've got to do there is say, look, you've got 6 months. 6 months to sort something out because you're going to sell your house and move away. That might be an idea. Our engagement was ruined by my fiance's sister getting drunk and starting a fight. Now I've said I don't want her at our wedding, but my girl says we'll be fine. The appalling woman was supposed to be the maid of honour, but exclusion is non-negotiable as far as I'm concerned. It's your wedding, you've got to do it. If he's, you know, I don't know. You see, families sometimes, right? Sometimes, what you might be best just to do there. We got married. We had a bit of a small do. It was great. But we wanted to include families and friends and stuff, but sometimes we do actually think it'd have been really nice for us to just fuck off and get married on our own and just grab a couple of people as witnesses and do that. And I think if I was getting married again, if me and June were getting married again, we'd probably do that. If we had our time again, we'd probably take our mothers up with us, and that had been a good idea. Just take our mothers and done that, and then gone for a KFC or something. That'd have been alright. Right, what have I got? 23 minutes, 24 minutes. So well, let's whiz through. Anthony Joshua. That bloke just didn't want to box that night, did he? I mean, even when he put him down, he just still didn't look like he was going to win. Now they've got a rematch, and Andy Ruiz, I reckon he might do him again. And if he does do him again, Anthony Joshua, you may as well go and get yourself down the Labour Exchange and just sign on, mate, because I don't think you're going to get a fucking match again. I thought you were quite embarrassing, to be fair, mate. And I bet Tyson Fury were pissing his pants laughing at you because. Bloody Alexa's just kicked off in there. Alexa, shut up. Unbelievable. Yeah, so Tyson Fury must have been absolutely pissing himself laughing at that, and no wonder he wanted to fight him, because obviously he's seen in Anthony Joshua his weaknesses, so no wonder he wanted to take him on. I think if Tyson Fury, he's had some troubles, right? He's had some mental, I'm not putting that lightly, he's had some mental problems, obviously, with his whatever, and he's come out of them. But I think even Tyson Fury could have beat Joshua when he was, you know, the big fat lad when he was doing it all this. So, I watched a bit of England last night. What a pathetic shambles that was. First half, I thought they were okay. I didn't see all the first half. I only caught the last 20 minutes or so. And I thought they looked quite good. And then Kane came on, and it just went tits up. I mean, I've been chatting with some of my mates on Facebook and stuff, and they're saying, "Oh, it weren't. You can't blame Kane for the defensive error." Well, I think they were too busy fucking laughing at Kane. He was just running around like some kind of fucking headless donkey. Not that donkeys without a head run around, but it just seemed to lose all the shape. They just didn't seem to have any. I don't know. As Kane, I mean, he's been out of the game for a month or so, and I mean, he was trying, but he just didn't seem to get anywhere. It was just like nothing. And when they did play without Kane, when he weren't involved in the moves, England looked a lot better. So, if Kane had come on, I would like to have seen, really, well, I think we all done, all England fans would have liked to have seen what we'd have done without him. I think Maguire, he had a bit of a nightmare or two at the back, didn't he? And the defensive errors. I thought Walker. I'm not a fan of Walker. I thought he was really good, but I'm not a fan of him at the moment. He just seems to keep screwing up. Just do things simple. You know what I mean? So that's what I think of that. I think England have blown a real good chance of winning not a major trophy. It's like a Carling Cup thing, isn't it? Or the Carabao Cup, or whatever the bloody thing it's called. So. Yeah, Gareth Bale will be red hot for Wales despite being frozen out of Real Madrid. I don't understand how a bloke who's not playing competitive football could be red hot. I don't know. You lose your fitness, you lose your match touch and all that kind of thing. So I don't know. And oh, here we go. Look, comedy of errors. Yeah, it were. England were. Kane, how much? What did Kane get when he got on? He got a 6. I want to be going in with that, to be fair. I thought Rashford did alright. I thought Sterling did quite well. You know, he was running around, he was getting stuck in. John Stones, I don't know, sometimes you look at a player and you think, alright John, you think, I was never a good footballer. I don't make no qualms about that, but these lads are like getting £100,000 a week, so they should know the basics to do it, but they just seem to fuck up. They just seem to do the simple things wrong. Just keep it simple. But on the other news, that being a Leicester fan, Maddison and Chilwell are on about stopping at Leicester. So you know, apparently Spurs and Man United have come in for Maddison. I don't think Arsenal will, because they've got no money now, because they're not in the Champions League, because they've got no balls about them. But I don't think Maddison had gone Man United. I think I don't know. I think one more season at Leicester each for them, and to see how they get on, because Maddison's only had the one season in the Premier League and he's done really, really well. He had a bit of a funny moment halfway through the season, but he come on leaps and bounds when Rodgers came in. So hopefully with Rodgers coming in and bringing in new stuff, and the team looking better, and the team actually developing, you can already see in the 10 games or so that Rodgers has had, Leicester are improving, and we've got the new training ground being built. I'm here, and it's just over there, about 4 or 5 miles away. I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully me and the Ginger one are going to go down quite a few times this year. In fact, that's what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to look into doing that, seeing getting what games there is in that down Leicester, and go for it. So I hope you enjoyed this paper review. I'll try and do another one as soon as I can, and I'll be in touch. Happy days. Laters.